Welcome back to Celtic Fans TV. We're here outside Celtic Park after Celtic 1, Salzburg 2. I feel like I need a sit down after that, a lie down even, but it's time for Twitter reaction, so we'll start with Scott Dixon. We were way under par tonight. Vogic a passenger and Edouard's first touch is appalling. Feel really bad for Gordon after that mistake. Delighted to get through to the last 32. We got 9 points in a strong group and deserved to go through, thanks to our friends at Rosenborg. I mean, I don't know where to start tonight. I think we looked nervy. I think we were reactive. I thought we just stood off. We were too passive. We let Salzburg play, and they're good, and they can play, and when you give them time on the ball, they'll just dictate the whole game. I felt like that's what they did. We'd barely laid a glove on them, but somehow we're through, and it is thanks to Rosenborg. It is a great achievement to get 9 points in this group. We've put Leipzig out of the Europa League, which is a scalp. To put a Bundesliga team of that quality out is good. We move on to the last 32 now. We can put it to the back burner, focus in the league, try and open up a gap now in the next couple of months before the last 32 in February. Ryan Allen, players were anxious the first half, had a few decent flurries near the end. Second half we went for it. Just the same about Lustig and Christie. Bad pass for Gordon, even though he was class tonight. We're through, and that's all that matters. As I said, we were anxious. Even the second half I thought we would maybe change it a bit. Brown come on, and I thought we would maybe get a foothold in the game and grow into it. Didn't really seem to happen until right at the very end. Just a horrible night really. He's touched on it there, Lustig. Bad head knock, tried to continue. I mean, I don't know why he tried to continue. I had to get him off the park as soon as possible. He looked dizzy, he looked dazed. Really bad for Ryan Christie. It looked a bad one. I hope it's not as bad as it looked. He's been absolutely fantastic. We've said it week after week recently. I hope it's not a bad one. But that just kind of summed up the night. We didn't really show up. We lost players to injuries, but we got there. We got there. At Sad Sport, first of all, I'm delighted we're through, but that performance was rubbish. Gordon was great in the first half, but had a howler later on. Celtic had no control of the game and we weren't passing well. There seemed to be a lack of depth tonight, but thanks to Rosenborg, we're through. Craig Gordon actually made a couple of fantastic saves tonight, but what can you say? I mean, he loses concentration. The guy right in front of him, I mean, it's one of the times where as a goalkeeper you want the ground to open up and swallow you up, because I mean, what can you do? So he just gives the striker an open goal, and that just killed the game for us. At that stage we thought it looked like we were out, but Rosenborg have salvaged it, and we move on to the last 32. We'll finish with 67 shades of green. Dramatic night, poor performance. Salzburg are a serious outfit. Thank you Rosenborg from the bottom of my heart. Coin thrown was ridiculous and culprit should be called out. Mon hoops. Salzburg are a serious outfit, but I think we made it easy for them tonight. We stood off them. We were too passive, as I said. I don't know if they're all that they're cracked up to be. I think there's maybe a bit of hype. They've done well to reach the semi-finals last season. I don't know if they'll get so far this season. The calibre in the Europa League is very high. I'd like to see them up against a proper team that could counter the way that they play. They made us like a Scottish Premiership team today. We were on the back foot. They dictated the whole tempo. So I'd like to see them up against a bigger outfit. They've done well, 6 out of 6, you can't grumble. They absolutely battered this group. They're streets ahead of everybody else in this group. The coin thrown, I missed it. I just turned around, the guy was on the floor. There's a wee delay. If that is the case and somebody has thrown a coin, the culprit should be pulled up, banned, whatever needs to happen. That's not what happens at Celtic Park. That's more welcome over the road. We've made it to the last 32. That's us. Put it on the back burner. Strengthen in January. Get the league. Get a gap opened up in the league, and we'll take it from there. Thank you for watching. We'll see you at Easter Road on Sunday. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Thank you.